school starts real soon. There's going to be lots of kids out there, so be cautious when you're driving. Remember, crosswalks and school crosswalks are different. Be cautious. If somebody's in the crosswalk, just stay where you're at. We'll let them cross, especially if it's in a school zone and there's crossing guards out there.
Welcome to Herrimanology,
the official podcast to keep up with Herriman City.
We'll take you inside the city, explore the latest news and updates, show you how your government operates, and discuss the issues that affect us all. Now, here are your hosts talking all things Herriman on Herrimanology.
All right, welcome to Herrimanology. It is Friday, thank goodness, August 9th, and super happy to be here. Missed Herrimanology last week. I was out of town, my bad, but I'm back. Joined today by Councilmember Hodges. How are you doing?
Wonderful. We probably should have just taken it over and did a council podcast or a mayor podcast, something.
That would have been something.
That would have been
We'll
something.
have to set you up next time.
Maybe. We don't know how to run all this stuff, so would have been low quality.
Click record.
Yep.
Glad you could be here. The Olympics are almost over. We do want to mention, we have... Throughout the year, we mentioned a lot of these people on the podcast throughout the year. We just have some really neat people who are either from Herriman, have lived here, who have gone to school here, who have some tie to our community, own a business here. And we want to mention with the Olympics going on, we have a few Olympians who have ties to Herriman.
3 directly that we know of that are over there. 2 that are active athletes and 1 on the...
Who's an alternate
athlete, yeah. So if you guys haven't been watching the Olympics, you need to. I mean, it's been amazing. 111 medals to date right now. That's more than we won. 113 in Tokyo. So it's awesome. Yeah. And watching the swimming and the track, we're on top of the world in those sports. Not like we were a couple of last years, but we've regained world presence. So It's been awesome.
So I want to mention first, Ruben Padilla didn't get a chance to compete, but he was an alternate on the trampoline team. So really cool. He made it that far. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll get to see Rory Linkletter. He's on Team Canada for this, but belongs to Herriman.
That's all right. We still love him.
He's on Team Herriman. So tomorrow in the marathon race, good heavens.
Yeah. He's a beast of an athlete too. His parents live locally. He's here and in and out all the time. But yeah, he is running. You've probably seen him running around the streets and the hills. So he's going to be fun to watch tomorrow. That race is going to be fun to watch. It is 2.5 hours, 3-hour race, but it's fun. So
times that by about 10. That's how long my marathon will be. Maybe on a good day. And a really cool story, man. This one was made for a movie almost. Oh, yeah. Earlier on in the Olympics, that was maybe a week and a half ago now, Alex Cedric, who went to Herriman High School, was on the USA Rugby Sevens team, and last dying moments there of a bronze medal match against Australia, just took the ball, ran it just for her life, and scored with the comeback win, and USA takes the bronze medal, and that was one of the really cool moments of the Olympics.
If you haven't watched rugby or know what rugby is, but these women, they were beast mode that last little bit, and she got that ball and just kept her legs driving forward, bulldozed over that defender, and ran the whole field. Like it was 3 yards short of the whole field from end to end. It was amazing. So, and if you don't know her real name, it's Spiff. But yeah, we've got some rugby clinics and stuff happening tomorrow. In the next couple of weeks, she's got really close ties to our own rugby team here, the Warriors, and through Herriman rugby program. And sevens is a big game to play. Lots of energy and bronze medal there.
Yeah, super big congratulations to Team USA and Alex, and just her nickname is Spiff. I don't know her Spiff, but really, really cool. So proud of all of our Herriman ties people.
Yeah, and more to come on all those guys, especially after the marathon. I know the city's going to give some recognition out to them at a special meeting or special event. So more to come on that.
Another exciting day, less exciting than the Olympics, but one we've been waiting for a while. We were hoping it was going to be today.
Oh, man, so close today.
It'll be next week, but 132nd South, so that's a connection with Mountain View Corridor and the Herriman Town Center. I know a lot of people in this area have been like, when is this going to happen? We thought it was going to be today. It's not today. We're still waiting on a little bit of road striping, but we're thinking next week will be the long-awaited day.
Yep, they got the road is not quite opened yet. The lights are functioning. UDOT was out there all from 4 o'clock this morning. They were hoping by noon when it dawned on them they're missing some striping, some crosswalks, and some safety mechanisms. That'll be done here shortly, and then we'll definitely put that out. So,
and then another construction project over on 118th South Valley Sewer District, which is no longer called that.
Nope.
What's the norm?
Jordan Basin Improvement District.
So if you see a name change on some of your bills,
yep,
that's what that is.
Yeah, and they just put a memo out. I believe it went out this week or next week. Your phone calls will be coming from there. The envelope will probably still say South Valley Sewer District because they're cost conscious and they're reusing all the old stamps and letters and stuff. But the new name is Jordan Valley Basin Improvement District.
So
Jordan Basin Improvement District. Sorry.
Yeah, and then they're working on a massive project on pretty much all of 118th South.
Correct. Yeah.
And that impacts some of Herriman. So over kind of by Herriman High School, between there and Mountain View corridor, it's been a lot of interruptions. This coming week, they're going to be paving that. So those traveling on that road are going to see some more closures. Go to herriman.org/construction projects. You'll get some more specific updates, but just a heads up there. All of next week, find an alternate route or continue to find an alternate route. And I think the light is coming to the end of the tunnel there.
Yeah. A lot of it will be done before school starts, which is coming up real soon, the week of the 18th, 19th. Is that when most of these school starts? I know my littles, we just did orientation and back to school nights and stuff coming up. And that's one big topic we want to talk about. There's going to be lots of kids out there. So be cautious when you're driving. Remember, crosswalks and school crosswalks are different. If they're zebra striped, stop and wait till the cars and people are all the way through the crosswalk, sidewalk to sidewalk. Do not travel through it. You will get cited or warned that first time, but be cautious. If somebody's in the crosswalk, just stay where you're at. We'll let them cross, especially if it's in a school zone and there's crossing guards out there. That's critical.
And the school crossing rules apply 24/7. Even if it's on a Saturday afternoon and you have somebody who's definitely not an elementary school kid on the other side of the road, you still need to wait. That's state law.
And I see the biggest one. I'm right there by Smith's on 134th and 5600 West, and that one on the east side of the road there on 134th is a zebra walk, and there's plenty of cars that cross left hand through it and right hand through it. If it's zebra, make sure that crosswalk is completely clear. You're in a vehicle, you can make up that 2 seconds you have to wait. So just take a pause, double check, triple check, especially in these late evenings and early mornings when the sun might be in your eyes. Just slow down.
Crossing guards are there to help, but we talked about this on the podcast a while ago now, but it is up to the driver to drive safely. And, whether or not there's a cop there, whether or not there's a risk of a ticket, just drive safely. Yeah. You don't save that much time by being unsafe. Same goes with speeding and running a red light. And those are both big issues right now.
Yes.
The police are aware of it. The city's aware of it. But we can't be everywhere all the time. It's up to the drivers to drive safely.
And we have some great people in the community, and I know that would be the last thing that any of us want to do is to have a pedestrian, vehicle auto accident, or even just a slight collision or a bike. Heaven forbid it be a child. But just slow down, take a second, pause, stop all the way. That's one thing I've been really cautious about lately is that stop sign, completely stop. Take that extra second, make sure you're stopped, and then go. And if there's a cop there, great. I wave, say hi, bye. And if there's not a cop, still do the same thing. So that's one thing is those crosswalk safety guys. All our kids are going to be going to school. Your kids went to school sometime that hopefully you want drivers to be safe. So, yeah.
So that's coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Can't believe we're already nearing the end of summer. I refuse to accept that it is the end of summer.
Well, it's still 100 some degrees. It's still midsummer. So
and humid. You might see me sweating right now. I don't know what I'm going to look like on the camera, but it's a little muggy right now.
That thunderstorm came through and it's brilliant. Yeah. Those late afternoon showers. I think we'll have more of those. This fall should be shaping up really nice.
Speaking of which, monsoon season, we get these pop-up thunderstorms. It happens pretty much every August. Mm-hmm. If you have a stormwater grate near your house or near somewhere you go, just take a minute to make sure that's clear. Those are some of the biggest factors in flooding issues here in Herriman. Those big, just very sudden, very heavy rain thunderstorms. If there's a clogged storm drain, then that water kind of piles up and it can spread to places where it shouldn't be in a hurry.
Yeah, and guess what? We don't expect you guys to clean it out. Just call us. Call out down to the service department. They'll put in a ticket order, say, hey, this needs attention. a crew will be out there quicker than you think, and they'll take a look at it, do what they need to, maybe even vac out that drain, do a couple different things. So if you notice or see something, just let us know. Again, we can't be everywhere at once, and the citizens make a great community. So
that's all for today. Hope you have a nice weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening and watching, and we'll catch you next time.